Um, so, have y'all been? Well, I hope, or as well as can be expected. Um, the the last May the 4th, Genesis Custom Sabers. They're based out of Canada. Rob Petcow, the man. Um, he decided to have a sale, a really good sale, 25% off of all of his sabers and a lot of the stuff from his main shop. His merchandise store wasn't having a sale at that time because he has sales there often, so it's kind of like a separate thing. But I decided to utilize that sale to purchase a saber. Probably one of the last sabers that I need to purchase from him, since I already have a Bad Axe, I have a Creed, I have a Speeder, and I have a Vector, which he no longer produces. And I wanted to get an Ascend. I've wanted to get an Ascend from him for a long time. And given the current political climate and my country, the United States, our relationship with Canada right now, and I'll try not to keep this or make this, overtly political, but the relations have not been that great. And due to various influences, I was afraid that this might be one of the last opportunities that I would get to order an Ascend. So I bit the bullet, invested the money, and got a really good deal, a really good sale price on my Ascend, which is right here. I went with the, well, you'll see what I went with, but you can get different variations or different modifications or different versions of this saber. And I'm going to do this so as to not dox myself. You can get a light side anodized version. You can get a dark side anodized version. I went with a dark side because the color palette appeals to me more. You can also get a custom etched ring kind of around it's like a collar on the or just before the emitter section. Well, you'll see, because I'm probably describing it very poorly. And I went with I think it's a Norse dragon. I forget what it's called. You'll put that down there and you'll see what it is. But whoa, packing peanuts everywhere. So you get a charger. This is probably my 80th charger. I have so many of these chargers. They're good chargers. I like the ones that kind of have the little readouts on it. Show how it's progressing percentage-wise, and when it's charged, it shows you, that's full. This just kind of has a color-changing thing. It's a key power version. And I assume the batteries are probably in here. So what you're going to see in this video is I'm going to do the unboxing, then I'll do some close-ups. And then usually his sabers, when you purchase them, for some reason not the swings, but the accent swings are deactivated. There's like a little adjustment you have to make in the configuration file. So I'll do that, charge the saber up, get a blade in here, and I'll do a little bit of a demo. But for now, we're just unboxing this thing. So you get your box, art that you can fight with. This is my favorite saber company, as you probably know, or maybe you figured it out. And this is nice. This is one of the first times I've received the box and it's not mangled. So hooray, Postal Service, good job. Okay, so you guys are gonna get the first look. Well, kind of, sort of, not really. He sends you a letter with the instructions and the thank yous and the whatnots. He sends you a card. And here is the Ascend. All in a nice form-fitting package. Ooh. Oh man, I am always so happy when I receive a saber from Genesis Custom Sabers. They are Fabu. And so you can see that's the collar I was talking about here. Oh, this is really nice. This is really nice etching. Like I said, it's like a Norse dragon or something like that. It's got a little rubber ringlet doobie thingamaboinger here. My Creed has something very similar to this. I don't think it's like actual rubber. I think it just sort of, it's molded to sort of feel like rubber. So I would assume that this is the main switch, and this is probably the auxiliary switch here. He uses thumb screws to secure the blade in place. For this saber, I went with a RGB setup because I wanted something that I could have a lightweight blade in here. I usually get my blades from, again, I'll put the name of the company down here because I just got out of work. I just worked a full day Saturday, so it's my 6th day in a row, and I'm a little bit tired. But I wanted a lightweight blade to go in here because I really like the, I mean, NeoPixel is sweet, and my Bad-X is NeoPixel, my Vector is NeoPixel, and my Speeder is NeoPixel. I want something I can kind of swing around and not have that extra weight up here. I like the feel of that. It makes for easier practice. So I went RGB on this. So you've got your emitter section here. You got that etched collar, choke point here. Usually there'll be a chassis which you can slip out, and it'll have a plastic sleeve on it. Yeah, this is pretty SOP for Genesis Custom Sabers. My Speeder has this, and my Creed has this. Has a Trustfire battery inserted. This is running a CFX. It's pretty much the only board that, well, it is the only board that that Genesis Custom Sabers installs. I'm pretty sure that he doesn't do Profi. So CFX is my go-to board. It's the one I'm most familiar with. Still never learned how to do Profi, but you know, that's just me. And so let's see if the battery is actually got some juice in it. Pull this out, and we'll find out. All right, well, that didn't go so well. Let's do this. All right, slide this off. Move that so you can see what I'm doing. Pull the battery out. There we go. We got all kinds of fabric stuck in here. Get rid of that. All right, whatever. And get that battery back in there, you know what I mean? Ooh, okay. That's loud. Genesis Custom Sabers are usually fairly loud. They are loud creatures, and I like it. So here's the pommel. Threading is silky smooth. Alright. Get it all the way on there. Okay. Yeah, good. And oh, I was wrong. This red button right here. The red button right here is the ignition button, and that black button is the auxiliary button. But here's something I did not know this Saber featured. Watch as I ignite it. It illuminates right here, right by the switch. I think that's neat. That's really cool. Oh, and look at it change color. Bitchin'. You can hear that the accent swings aren't working. That's a setting. And I actually have a video about that, because it's something I've experienced, and I don't know why he does it that way, but that's just the way he does it. Let's see what we've got for sound fonts. We'll just run through them real quick, and then I'll go to the close-ups.
Sound bank selection.
Bespin, Hero, Shackles, Off, Shoten, Corellia, Revolt, Nightfall, The Force Unleashed, The Old Republic,
Grammy. Youngling.
This is General Kenobi.
Nebula.
Audio player.
All right, so it's the complete standard sound font package.
SD card, system menu, exit menu.
Bespin.
I also replaced the internal UI file, is what it's called. I have a I think it was either Kyberphonic or Case that they produced one with Hugh Yang, sort of an AI version of David Tennant, and he does all the voices in the Saber that is normally that woman, standard CFX. It replaces all that, and it's just a customization that I'm quite keen on. And I'll probably get several sound fonts on here. I'm not going to demo the standard sound fonts, because you've all heard them a million times, and that's enough. So anyway, that's the unboxing portion of this video. I hope you found it delightful. Again, there's the edged collar, and just a general impression. Has a good feel. It's a smooth and unobtrusive surface. Just a lovely design overall, and I can't wait to get a blade in here and try that out. So yeah, I'll see you in the next portion. Ascension by Kasith, which seemed to make sense. And note the little LED that's in this ring here. It's very nice. And just some quick examples here.
Sound bank selection.
Ascension, you would be wise to surrender. As weak as the rest of your order.
Sound bank selection.
You would be wise.
Kenobi.
My rightful place as leader of Death Watch.
Is it the chosen one? He is. He will avenge us. Sound bank selection. Canoe. Lord Tyrannus.
You wear the trappings of the Sith, you fight like the Sith, but this can be imitated, however. Standard attacks. Use the orthodox. Truly, if you were Sith, would this contest be not over? Destroy my progressive. You're holding the saber too tightly. We have other plans.
Sound bank selection.
Lord Shinhati. Going somewhere?
Shin, release her. Shin.
Sound bank selection.
Shinhati.
Ezra? Not looking good for you.
Sound bank selection.
Ezra?
Master Windu! A Sith Lord?
Sound bank selection.
Master...
Be wary. I sense a disturbance in the Force. I shall do what I must. Be wary. I sense a disturbance in the Force. Keep your concentration here and now where it belongs.